hey, these guys are only allowed to book between these addresses. So the user will not be able to enter any other address at all.
Okay, great stuff. Yeah, I think you've answered all the concerns. Any other thing? Maybe there are more we have to discover. So I can create an account and I link the account to a company expense account or something like that, whereby at the end of the day the bill goes to the main company. Is that fine? Is that so?
Huh? Sorry again, can you describe the process?
An employee's booking can be built to direct, can be paid by the company that
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's go to our booking. So I am actually here in Golden Square. So you can see whenever I move the pinpoint, so once the customer opens the booking application, this is what they see, and they're able to book the car. So this is, you can show or not show available vehicles around. If we move here, for example, sorry, my connection is a bit slow here. No GPS. Okay, so the system says, okay, there is a vehicle there, and we are telling the customer we are going to be with you in 4 minutes. If you try to look a bit further, the system tells you it's going to be yeah, my Wi-Fi is a bit dead, sorry.
It's okay.
So the system recalculates the expected pickup time. And you can switch between different services, and you can see, I mean, normally if I had normal connection, it would show you where this donut is growing. It will show you for every single service. Actually, you can see it was 5 minutes there. I should have moved, yeah, 5 minutes. You can move between these different services, and actually the system calculates, okay, if you book saloon car, it's going to be 5 minutes. If you book MPV6, it's going to be 3 minutes.
Yeah.
If it's executive, it's going to be 15 minutes. So it calculates the exact estimated arrival time for any service that you are able to book. I mean, obviously, in this case, it will tell you that no MPV to executive are available because it's a demo version. So I only have one vehicle there online. Okay?
Okay.
And we can say, so we can either pick me up now, or if it's a booking for the future, you can just select later, and you can select which date and time you would like to be picked up in the future. Okay? So let's say tomorrow at 1:30. Once you have done so,
Okay. I'm happy you have the functionality that makes it, but it makes it more easier. Yeah.
Online booking portal, it's going to be branded entirely as your brand, yeah, your logo, your colors. If I log in as a corporate account, let's say here, I logged on as an administrator, so you can appoint administrators for every account and give them different permissions. So if I'm not given any permissions, I will only be able to see my booking. I will only be able to see my addresses and my personal details. However, I've given myself all permissions that are available. So I can make a new booking, and I can make new booking not just for myself, but for any user of this account. For example, let's say there is Claire then. Yeah, so I'm booking on behalf of Claire. The journey, I can select what vehicle type I want to book, executive, for example. Which service area, if it's international booking, we'll probably switch this off for you. If it's a pickup from the airport, drop off, it's just standard functionality really. Pick me up now. or pick me up later. Again, let's actually enter correct details. We are picking up from SC135RL. There's going to be manor like this. Going to Heathrow Airport, Terminal 5. If I need to be picked up right now, the system will call, no vehicles available. Remember, it's a demo. And I have set up the dynamic delays for this account in the settings. But let's pick up for later, for tomorrow, for, I don't know, say 1:30. I've booked on behalf of. So the system immediately.
Yes, the user, under the user preferences, the address thing you showed me that you can book for a specific address only, specific time. Can that be applied to users?
Yes. Correct, absolutely, yes.
Yes. On these users that I'm seeing now?
It's based on it's based on the settings of the system here. So if in the customer account, let's find the customer account, you have said that this cash and credit card user, or whichever, not full bank as it was, wasn't it? These guys, they cannot make bookings outside of the working hours, these ones, whatever you create here.
Yes.
And they can book otherwise than between these addresses. This means that it doesn't matter whether it's via the back office system booking or whether it's the booking application or web portal booking, they will not be allowed to book it for that time or outside of that time and outside of the system addresses.
Okay, so if I'm getting a new customer on board, it will tell me their preferences, which I'll set it at the back end here. So once they fire there, okay, I see.
Yeah, because otherwise they can have access to that online, and to be honest, you want more control of it. Because otherwise, if one of the users has more access needed, they can set up whatever you want, and then you're in trouble.
That's correct. Okay, so if I use the web portal to do booking, and the person doesn't have the app, do they get some SMSs and notification that I've made a booking?
Everything, yes. You can send them the emails, you can send the notification. Doesn't matter how they book. If they book via the operator, if they book via web portal or booking application, they have exactly the same process in terms of what details they're provided. Normally, people send like an email with confirmation. They send a text message when the driver is on site, ready to pick up, and some others. You can actually create. Let me show you what notifications are available. You can send quite a different number of notifications. For this customer, you can send when the booking was created, edited, cancelled, allocated, created your own template. So it's very flexible in the way how you inform your customers about things. You can send, for example, just an en route and arrive notification for one customer, but you go to the other customer and also send them a text when the booking was completed because the request.
Okay, now for the text message, the current system we are using.
Or they want to receive a text message or email.
Yes, the current system we are using, it has a feature whereby the SMS would come, there will be a link where the passenger can click that link and see a session of where the driver is, how he's approaching my destination, my pickup.
Yes, absolutely. To go to this en route point, you can send your driver, and here the system will enter the driver name, the vehicle registration number, vehicle description. He's en route. Track your driver here, and the system will enter here a link to the map.
Okay.
Exactly the same. And I can show you what they will see if you go. Let me actually open one of the links that these guys are using. So let's go to a current. If you go to notification history, let's see any arrived notifications. your vehicle has arrived. Let's copy the link and see what the customer sees. So this is the message that the customer actually received. Your vehicle has arrived. Mercedes, locate your vehicle there. Download. That's the link. Good job. I had another look. And if we open it online, this is what the customer will see. So they haven't uploaded the driver pictures, but you can. They can see booking that, route that. This is where the customer is. This is where their vehicle is.
Okay.
If the customer wants to track from the web portal, let's say here, we go, okay, for this booking, track. This is what, this is what the customer will see. Pick up time, pick up address, report address, the driver with the picture, their telephone number, if you want them to see their telephone number. And you can see where you are and where your driver is.
Okay.
You can track the driver once he's on the route.
Wonderful. I am totally finished. You have impressed us here. You have almost everything we need. Why are you not pushing your content everywhere? I struggle to even get hold of you guys. And you have such a nice system.
No. Oh, good job you found us.
Yes.
Yeah, we're not really actively marketing this system because we are focused on quite a number of, we have a lot of development going on, and we were not, you're right, we are not really pushing the system, on the market too actively. I think